inside of me wants to turn everything into sine and cos.
That's what I did, but apparently that's not what
Sometimes it gets into a,
The top one you can turn to tan.
no you can't. This has got no squares.
Oh, true.
So go back to one little mag, sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, and all its concoctions. So sine theta plus cos theta does not equal 1. So it's only when they're squares. So inside here wants me to go times by 1 inside the square root.
Mr. Rasmus, how did you know you wanted to do times by 1 in the square root?
Whenever I see things written like that, like each other, when you multiply by the opposite of that bottom, it turns out nice. I'll give you one example. 1 on 1 plus root 2, if I multiply that by the opposite of that, it turns that into a difference of 2 squares.
Yeah.
If I multiply the bottom, I multiply the top, which is times by 1. And then when you do this question, it's 1 by 1, there's 1. 1 by root 2 is root 2 with a minus. 1 by 1 is 1. Everything else cancels.
Yeah.
Root 2 by root 2 is 2 with a minus. And you end up with this 1 minus root 2 on minus 1, which is just, remember that will become positive and that will become negative. That's just root 2 minus 1. And it turns this horrible calculation into a really easy calculation. 1.414 minus 1, and I could just go 0.414. So it's a leftover of the days before we had calculators. And you had to do, but these days you can do it on a calculator or computer programming or whatever. So my brain goes there, but it might be a dead end. It might be a yucky dead end. So I'm trying to think what other yucky dead end could I do instead. I could turn that into 1 on sine. I can turn that into cos on sine. That's not bad.
No, equals cos.
I did that first, but it kind of took me to a dead end.
Yeah? I'll
the right
write down for a moment. So that's cos on sine. So 1 minus cos theta. Now this one I haven't done much with you guys. When I got to a high level on this, I'd go right hand side do something, left hand side do something. And sometimes you just suddenly go, oh look, there it is. Matched it up. Oh, I'm going to do it. Left hand side. Oh, putting a big square around everything's going to be a pain in the butt.
How about we just trust that there's one there and so you don't have to write
We
it?
could do. Anyway, I'm going to go sec theta minus 1 on sec theta minus 1. So what have I done? Difference of 2 squares by writing the opposite of those two. Opposite of those two with those two. And I've got sec squared theta. It's not going to be useful, is it? Oh, yes it is. Oh my goodness. So I could just go sec minus 1 squared. So that works, doesn't it? And what's this one? This is going to drop out.
Sec minus 1, sec.
Sec squared theta minus 1.
Which is 10.
So that is,
Which is 6
exactly.
theta minus
Should-
1 on.
Yeah, you got it. I'm going to leave that squared there for a moment so you can see that one there. We have got the correct formula, haven't we?
Yeah.
Sure, certain positive definite.
I don't know.
So how do you check? You go back to here. We want sec.
Oh, no, we do.
Squares.
So I want to have sec, so I'm dividing by, I want tan, so I'm dividing by cos squared. Is that on your formula sheet? That's tan squared theta plus 1 equals sec squared theta. So sec squared theta, yay, minus 1. Sec squared theta minus 1 is tan. That's how we got rid of the square root. I can't believe it. So that's just sec theta minus 1 on tan theta.
Where is it now? Oh, wait, that's not.
Oh, now it's going to fall out, isn't it? Surely? Surely.
1 on sine minus 1.
Yeah, so I'm going to go. I'll keep going. So we want sine causes. Oh, where did I any better of that?
That's 8.
Oh, here we go. Ready? No. What's this one? I haven't said this to you before, I don't think. Split the fractions open,
1 plus 10 squared.
and it drops out to that. What's 1 on 10?
Sec squared.
Cot.
Sec squared minus 1.
Oh my goodness, now that's easy.
That's horrifying.
And a sec on a 10.
But then flip it.
It's going to be cosec.
Yeah. 1 on cosec. And this question just drops out.
How
Oh.
did
Sine. Oops, 1 on cos. I wrote the wrong one. sine on cos, and the cos is, and you've got 1 on sine, which is cosec theta minus cot theta, which equals the right hand side, and we go woohoo.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.